is Phar Kim Beng. He's a political analyst, and he joins us now from London for more. Thank you so much for joining us here on TRT World, Phar. Now, tell us more about the implications of these bills on U.S. trade talks. That seems to be the main issue here.
Well, first of all, the bill enjoys a bipartisan support in the Congress. In other words, the House of Representatives and also the Senate have passed the law. What makes the law unique, the two separate bills unique, is the fact that President Donald Trump, who has been telling the world that he might not want to approve the view, he might veto it, has actually or suddenly climbed on board. So that makes it very, very tricky insofar as his relationship with the highest leadership in China is concerned, because Beijing is constantly getting mixed and confused signal from the Trump administration.
China sent a strong warning to the U.S. not to proceed with these bills. So is this move, does it come like a surprise to Beijing?
I think China has been expecting it in some form, which is why the language of the Chinese or the Chinese leadership in Beijing has been so strong since the very introduction of the bill by Senator Marco Rubio in June this year. And that was approximately the time when the demonstration in Hong Kong began to galvanize and gather, and eventually it gathered more and more momentum, leading to democratic results that completely trashed the political candidates that were pro-Beijing.
So where does all this leave the U.S.-China relations? Where do you see all this heading?
Well, first of all, the formality of the Sino-U.S. relationship, aside from trade and whatnot, is actually benchmarked against three communiques that were signed between the United States and China in 1973, when the United States acknowledged China as the rightful country in the United Nations Security Council instead of Taiwan, in 1979 in the U.S.-Taiwan Relations Act, and also in the third communique that actually allowed the United States to continue its sales of arms to Taiwan without acknowledging the sovereignty of China as a country. So these are the three basic documents known as the three Shanghai Communique that undergird the relationship between the two countries. So with the introduction of these two bills in Hong Kong on a delicate territory or geography like Hong Kong, which is both a financial center but also an extension of what is indeed China's geography, the two sides will get into more and more semantics and semantics that can potentially lead to geopolitical confusion and rivalry.
Okay, thanks so much for that. Phar Kim Beng, political analyst, live for us from London.